So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right?
We'll toss this right side to Singleton. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther.
On the zone read, they give to Singleton. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Focus, hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, easy, route.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. Is going to go out of bounds, but it's... moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. This short one taken in by Helm. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Parker Washington awaits for the Jaguars. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Safe right. Red on red. Go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
1st and 10.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted. And typically it is. But then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of the throw, and come away with the interception.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Ward. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, right?
On play action, it's Ward. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready up. Let's go. Cowboys.
Off play action, it's Ward. That is intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover. Lawrence
going to give it to Keaton. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Tootin. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in! Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, come on. Set, go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation. But to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Here's the 24.
This drive begins with a run by Chewy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Tipton. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Here we go.
Up the middle. Here is Tipton. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mama jump. Hey. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Steady.
They'll run on first down with Singleton. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Come on. Set. Pack.
Here's Singleton. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Kaiser in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To throw is Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 7.
Back to throw is Ward. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point out. The kick is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Titans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rip, 23. Son, this is hot. Hey, kill kick. 11. Here we go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the
Hey,
28-yard line.
son.
Run over center now with Tootin. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. A terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, this is hot. Here we go, son.
Handoff. It's Tootin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Cooking.
On first down, Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Hey,
off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato, tomato! Silver!
On the give, it's two. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, darn, it's a touch.
Run out of the gun, and it's two. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 on the 24-yard line.
So it's up.
From the gun, a run with Hunter. And he will get into the end zone. Sharp West Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money down.
Get it. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
Brings up second
Let's go
and
now.
7.
Ready.
They'll go right back to Singleton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
48-yard line.
Pat. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Wrigley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
29-yard line.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Gunner held. Touchdown Titans. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 31, Titans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He works free, right side, inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That's a gain of 72 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard
Play is stopped.
line.
We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Open man is Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
Running is Singleton. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 4th TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey,
On the ground, here's Chapman. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
County Lions. Get it.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he will score! Game on! Gunnar Helm! Touchdown Titans! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. Finding room at the 35. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year.
45. Titans, 35. Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
28-yard line.
Here we go, set. Press all 80.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This is intercepted. Picked off by 48 Aluakon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, let's go.
They'll run. It's Tootin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. Gain of about 4. That brings up 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Play action. Ward. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Hey.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jaguars.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From 31, here is second down and 9.
Here's the 24. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. 5 yards on the play. And it's third.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Hey, Soko, hut. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Tootin. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Hut. Here goes the hut.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good blocking, and he's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. A stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
On the return, here's DK. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Ready, go!
On the ground, here's Singleton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And A big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Singleton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.